today is the date and time set for an informal hearing in this matter. What I have here is a citation. You operated a motor vehicle and approached and passed an stationary emergency vehicle. Before we get started, Deputy Clark, was there anything that you wanted to offer?
No, Magistrate.
Okay, thank you. Do you understand your options this morning?
I do. I would like to offer an explanation and try to avoid having the points, especially on my license. I'll go with the option 3 then, please.
Okay. So then what I'm going to do is swear in both sides. So both of you raise your right hands, please.
While investigating a serious crash, myself and my partner, Deputy Leclerc, were blocking the eastbound lane on Packard with road flares in the turning lane that was still going westbound. Miss Callender went into the oncoming traffic lane, bypassing our patrol car with its lights active, and said that she believed that she was following a pickup truck that had gone before her. Because she went by our blocking vehicle, she's issued a citation. So we were blocking the eastbound lane, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So there's two lanes of travel in the eastbound lane. We were blocking both, and then we had road flares blocking the westbound turn lane.
In the intersection or before it or after it or what?
Just after it.
Okay. Ms. Callender?
Yeah, so I was making a left-hand turn onto eastbound Packard. I was following a pickup truck who had stopped behind the police car. I believe a gentleman got out to speak to the person in that car. I wasn't sure what was going on. It was raining very heavily that day, so visibility, I would say, would be somewhat poor. I wasn't sure what was going on. The street looked abandoned or deserted, basically. There may have been flares, but it looked like to me that the police car was blocking maybe 1.5 lanes. So wasn't sure what was going on. There was no one directing traffic. So as I saw Sheriff Clark approach the car, I started approaching. I was going very slow. So I did stop. He held up his hand, told me to stop. I did. He walked away, and then another deputy came out and just abruptly asked me for my license. I gave her my license. I didn't know what was going on. I don't know how long it took, but I waited quite a while. And she just came back and gave me a ticket and said, that I was lucky it wasn't a misdemeanor. I was very polite. I was confused. I have a good driving record. I honestly, the visibility was poor. I wasn't sure what was going on. I saw that there was 2 police cars, and that was it. There was just no one directing traffic. I didn't know what to do. And I didn't intentionally or knowingly or maliciously try to break any laws.
Yes, our emergency lights were on. But there was a truck that would have been blocking the front half of our vehicle. So only the back would have been visible to her.
Do you know how fast you were going?
Not very fast at all. I mean, it was raining. It was really hard. I was going very slow. Maybe not even 10 miles an hour.
Deputy Clark?
Yes, Magistrate.
Do you have any indication, or did you observe how fast she appeared to be going?
Yeah, what she said is correct. She was probably going about 10 miles an hour or so.
The statute 257.653A indicates that upon approaching and passing a stationary authorized emergency vehicle, that you are to exhibit due care and caution, reduce your speed by at least 10 miles per hour below the posted speed limit or as directed by a police officer. So based on what I've heard, it does not sound like you were going particularly fast, and it does not sound like you were directed by an officer until Deputy Clark told you to stop. So for these reasons, based on my reading of the statute and the testimony that I've heard today, I am finding you not responsible